There's two different business models when it comes to owning a holiday lighting business. There's a leasing model and a sales model. Just like whether you lease or you buy a car, it's very similar with holiday lights. You'll either own the lights as a business, lease them to the customer every year, and the customer will pay you every year to do the services of putting up their lights. If the customer owns the lights, you're gonna make money selling the customer lights, and then every year the customer is gonna pay your labor to install them, take it down, and store them. As a business owner, I would choose to go with the sales model, but I know a lot of people think the leasing model is more profitable. After about 4 years, the leasing model is more profitable, but the thing that always concerns me is what company wants to go and repurpose used lights on somebody's house. I always thought it'd be easier to take new lights, put them on a new house, and then they're fresh for that house. You're not piecemealing things together. That's just my personal opinion. So when it comes to storage of lights, if you're doing a sales model business, obviously you're leasing the customer the lights, you're responsible for storing them because they're your lights that you own as a company. But let's say I go ahead and I lease my lights to Matt, right? I lease my lights to Matt, put them on his house, take them down, I take them back, I put them in my warehouse. I sell lights to Ron. Ron buys my lights, he now owns them, but he'll pay me every year to store his lights because who really wants to store their Christmas lights in their own house? Nobody does. So you can make a ton of money off storing lights as a business. It's easier when you go to do the installs the next year because you already have all the material with you when you get there, and it pays for a larger building. The way I see it best is, who here has ever had an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend? Anybody? Just me? Oh, we got some hands. Last class, I was the only one that ever had an ex-girlfriend. So, who's ever given their ex-girlfriend a sweatshirt? Gave her one while you were dating? Okay, now your girlfriend breaks up with you, or you want to break up with your ex-girlfriend, but she still has your sweatshirt. Isn't it an awkward conversation to go to your ex and be like, hey, can I have my sweatshirt back? Yes? No? Yeah. Kinda? It's the same thing when you store customers' lights. If I have Ron's lights stored in my warehouse and he wants to break up with me and go to a different company, he doesn't want to come and confront me and say, hey, I need my lights back. It's an awkward conversation. Same situation as your ex-girlfriend and your sweatshirt. Just relatable to real life, in my opinion.